Hey, what's up, guys? Bairx here. Welcome back to Star Citizen for our part two. I got some pretty interesting things to show you here that I figured out at the port. So where we're at right now is we're at Crusader, which is the big gas planet, and the starport that we're in is Port Olisar. So I'll show you around here, give you a little tour, and allow you to, check some of the stuff out here. So when you first come into the game, you'll get out of the bed, and this will be your kind of home away from home, your spawn area. If you die or something, some unforeseen accidents happen. There's a closet here that you can use, and if you walk up to it and hit F, you can change from like your spacesuit or your civilian clothes. Um, Hit F4 to third person, and you can see like you have your civilian clothes on, and then if you hit F on it again, you got your spacesuit. Now, some of you guys might notice that I have some weapons. I'm in a suit of armor. Um, this isn't what you come with. I'll show you that in a second, but I'll show you how I got this stuff too. So, really quick, let me go back into first person. So this area, it's called Easy Hab, and this is more or less basically everybody's spawn point. All these rooms are for players to spawn in if something happens, and it's the same across the other way. Just a bunch of easy habs. Um, Nothing different up here. Just basically a big player spawn point. Um, so we'll go looking around, and I'll let you see the station. We'll go down to the first deck, check that out. Um, this room right here is where you're gonna be spawning your ships and stuff like that. Um, I'll show you that in a minute. But first, we'll take a look around the station, but also at the same time, I'm gonna bring you guys to some of the shops and let you see some of the things you can buy and things you can do in the port. So right here is outside. You got landing pads. You got the whole station or part of the station of Port Olisar. And right here, Garrity Defense. In here is where you can get your spacesuits or armor. Now, when you first get into the game, this is going to be the suit that you have on. So I'll just try it on for right now. So when you first get into the game, I mean, this is what you'll have on. Is just this suit. And what you can do is you can come here, and I realized that you can get this Orc MKX medium armor for free without having to use in-game currency to buy it. So you can just run here and get it, but if you do want like any other armor, you'll see that it has a buy icon. So for this stuff, you'll actually have to buy. If you want like the Achilles heavy armor, or PAB for light armor. So how I figured this out is I was just going around looking at all the prices of things, and I realized that when I got here, it just said equip. It didn't give me the option to buy. It just said either try on or equip, and I'm like, oh. So then I started going around to some of the other shops, and some of the other shops had similar stuff. So that way, I guess you don't have to completely start with nothing, since the game is kind of alpha. I guess it'll kind of just give you a little something. But I really doubt that's going to be the case. Later you're going to actually have to purchase everything that you want. Now, I do want this, so I mean, I'm going to save up and get it. But it was cool just to be able to get something. But yeah, there's different spacesuits and different armors. The armor doubles as a spacesuit, so it's not like, you need to have, uh, you need to buy a spacesuit and armor. And they do have three variants of armor. They have light armor, they have medium armor, and then they have heavy armor. Now, the difference might be very common sense. Heavy armor is obviously going to offer you the maximum amount of protection against weapons. You're going to take a lot less damage. Medium, you're going to take a bit more damage, and then light, you're going to take a lot of damage. Now, from my understanding, with the light armor at the moment, it's a bit buggy, so it doesn't offer you any protection. I don't know if that's fixed right now. It's just something that I came across and read. If anybody knows, please feel free to leave it in the comments section below. But to my knowledge, at the moment, it is still kind of bugged at the moment. But also, when they implement, which is coming, I believe, with 3.3, when they implement I guess, stamina system and oxygen system and different things like that, the heavy armor, if you choose to, wear that, one, you're going to be weighed down a bit more because it's heavy. So it's going to burn through, your stamina and different things like that a lot faster, as opposed to like medium, it'll be probably maybe like half that time, and light would probably be half the time of medium, if that makes sense to you guys. So me personally, I'm probably going to go for the medium armor, just for more flexibility of having, being in the middle between light and heavy, kind of having the best of both worlds. But yeah, you can come here and grab that. You can also even like walk up. You can try things on. All you got to do is use your wheel mouse scroll between them, and then just hit F on try on, and then there you go. You get to see what you look like in whatever. Check it out. Rotate your mouse like either right or left to spin around and stuff, and check it out. So that's the armor defense area store, and we'll go across over here to live fire weapons. Make sure to keep calm and carry one. Now in this store, this is where you can get your medipens, right here on the counter, and then also they have some weapons here. Now, the weapons that I have right now on my back, you'll see they're a bit different from on the wall. Port Olisar has more of a limited selection of stuff. It's just kind of, just to get some stuff. But I'll show you guys Area 18 later. But that's where I got these guns. They have a wider selection, a lot bigger stores over there. But how the mechanic works regardless is, you can walk up to these different things, and some of these, I think maybe all of them are the same. So you can walk up to them and you can hit equip. So if it doesn't have a buy icon, you can actually not use AUEC, which is Alpha United Earth Credits. And then when it comes out and actually, you can just use the regular United Earth credits. They'll, subtract the A because it won't be Alpha anymore. But so you can equip this, or you can like inspect it, and it'll pick it up, check it out, and stuff like that. But like I said, the stores at Area 18, they have a bit more of a selection. And then the ammo crate, if you ever see anything like this, you can just walk up to it and you can purchase more ammo. And then the same thing with the pistols. The stuff that says buy, you'd have to buy, but I believe, yeah, the energy pistol you can just get. So you can just equip that, but I'm almost sure that you come with this, but you don't come with like a primary. You just come with a sidearm, and you can also inspect these too, check them out, and yeah, I mean it's um, like I said, I mean there's not a huge selection, but it's pretty decent, and the I mean, I don't know how well you can see this, but like this game is very, very detailed. Like not just with the glass from I guess scratches and um, whatever you want to call all the stuff on the glass, but even when you like pick up weapons and different things like that when you're inspecting them, you could see like all the little writing on it, little scuff marks or anything like that. Um, it's pretty legit. It's pretty legit. But yeah, that's about it for here. This is just where you can get your weapons, and like I said, I mean, you come up to it and it says equip now. You can just equip it. Don't have to pay in-game currency or anything like that to get it. And then real quick, we'll run across the space station. It's literally straight across on the other end of it. There's two more shops. Casaba is the clothing shop. So when I showed you earlier in the video the civilian clothing, you can get different type of shoes. They have more of a, like I said, everything has more of a selection over at Area 18. This is kind of just I just got into the game entry level type stuff or whatever, I suppose. But they have different texture shoes. This is like a mesh type of thing. These two look more leatherish. Different things like that. But I mean, they're just shoes. I mean, you can you can also try these on and stuff too, and see what they look like. Check them out. But for the most part, like I said, there's not a huge selection at Port Olisar. Same thing with shirts and things. You can try them on, or if you see one down here, or a color or something like that that you like more, you can try them on too. Now, supposedly, they're supposed to be, you know, um, I guess implementing, a lot more things, a lot more styles and designs and different things. But for right now, this is what we have. But like I said, there is a lot more. Everything that I show you today, just keep in mind there is a lot more of all of it at Area 18. They also have, jackets and different things like that. This is a little bit more dressy, but it's just a coat. It'll go over your shirt and things. You can try whatever you want on. Um, See if you want to buy it. I'm not really too worried about this stuff. I was more like, well, let's get some armor, let's get some decent guns, and then then we can get that stuff. There's also different style pants you can check out, and there's also different hats as well. So you can buy some hats. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I think the game is like really cool. It's very very immersive, very um, you know I don't know the word I'm looking for, um, but like I said, I mean, it's just crazy the amount of things you can kind of have, customize, and do. Now, right outside here, since we were over there looking at like I guess the back end of the station. Um, I don't really technically know which way is back or forward or whatever, but this way faces the big gas giant. So that is Crusader. Um, Looks wonderful, and if you look at it, you can kind of see the like atmosphere, moving to the left. But more more landing pads outside, the big gas giant that Crusader orbits, and then like over here is Dumper's Depot. Now this isn't available just yet. It's supposed to be coming, but I'm not 100% sure when. But I think it's supposed to be like a salvage type thing. So for people that are into salvaging and different things, I guess you can come here to like salvage, different things and whatnot. Now, uh, over here is where you can like get your ship, and it'll bring it to a pad outside for you. So when you hit E, you can see here that I have my Aurora. Now from last video, because I was waiting until some stuff went through, but I ended up getting my Merchantman. Now since it's not in the game, if you get a ship that isn't in the game, it's still in concept, or maybe it's done but it's not implemented yet, or they're waiting for the patch to put it in or something like that. You'll get loaner ships. So what I did was I got a Starfarer for my loaner ship, but I also ended up getting a Hornet for my loaner ship. So it was pretty cool just to check out those two ships. Now, in another video, just because I got these and I had no idea that I was going to get this stuff, I'll show them to you, or I might show them to you in this video. But real quick, what we'll do is to do that, you just whatever you want to request, you hit that, hit request ship, and then it'll come up here with I guess I could just do that real quick. So if you do that, there you go. So I'd be on landing pad B7. So you can come out, and if you're like, oh, I don't know where that is, the things on the wall, so 0 to 4 over here, landing pad 10 is that way, and then over here we got 9, and then 0 to 5, or 5 to 8 this way. And then also, if you can tell, you can see my Hornet from there. I'm 60 meters away, so you can always just kind of like look for your waypoint too. And then since it says over here that's there, you can come over here and I'll show you. There's a locker right here. So if you like have your civilian clothing on, or I don't know, whatever you want to change, you can walk up to this thing, and then you can change. And as you can see, I have like my regular clothes on now, or you can, if you have your regular clothes on, you can change back into your spacesuit. So I'll show you guys outside really quick and the airlock. So you walk up to that, hit F, and then when you get in, walk up to this and hit F. Door will close behind you, it'll cycle, and then boom, you're outside. So let me see where, I think my ship's, is it up here? Yes, okay. So this is Crusader. It's a ginormous, planet, just huge. But yeah, this is Port Olisar. You can see a ship way up there, just kind of floating around, looking around. But this is my Hornet. It's a pretty nice little fighter. It looks pretty cool. It has some fun animations and stuff. I won't fly around or anything, but before I end the video, I will jump in and let you check it out and stuff. But also, you can also like spacewalk. So if you just jump off of something, you kind of, I'll go into fourth person. So my guns are blocking it, but like you have a jetpack on, and you can kind of you can kind of see like some of the thrust and stuff from it. But yeah, you can like spacewalk to stuff. You can go across to like the other. You can just literally fly across the station and you know go wherever. I think it's pretty cool. I can even just float all the way back up to my ship. Now, one of the things too is it's kind of like running. So if you want to like kind of jetpack, I guess a little bit quicker, you can hold shift. Like you can hold shift to run, where you're kind of just jogging here, and then this is kind of like a full-on sprint. But anyways, I think that's all I have to show you for right now, guys. Um, I don't believe I'm missing anything, but in case I did miss something or uh, missed any information or was wrong about anything, you know, feel free to correct me or add to the video in the comment section, and I'll show you guys really quick the inside here and the animation for it. It's actually pretty cool. So just like climb up, ladder pops out the side, you all hop in. Now also, there's also different things you can do, which I'll get into later. But if you like, you can like switch your like, you know, kind of HUDs basically. I can't remember the name for what they're called, but you could basically switch these to like just do different things or monitor different things. And you know, same thing with down here. You can switch like what you like, what fire group you want your weapons to be in, and different things like that. Um, there's also you know, this is like your shield strength and different things like that. You know, you can swap them to, you know, however you want to play, whatever you want to monitor, whatever you want to see. Um, there's also same thing here, target. You can swap it to whatever you want to see, um, and you know, it's pretty much just crazy. I mean, the amount of stuff. I mean, this is target range, whatever. You can swap all these HUDs, everything in like every ship. You can adjust to, you know, like what you want to see. Um, you know, everything works when you zoom in. I think factory. I switched mine to 0 on the numpad, and then uh, choosing like different ones I made with my arrow keys. But like uh, you'll be able to do this with like when you get into the game. I think it's Z. Um, so I mean, like, you know, you'll be able to do that. And I don't believe that going to different ones is bound, but I'll show you really quick how I did that. So in options and in key bindings, if you go to flight and then come down here to advanced flight customizations and then go to where is it? Flight view. So what I did was is up here for free look toggle was Z. So I changed it to numpad O. And then your MFD, which was the HUDs that I was showing you, the different things, I changed it to my arrow key. So left arrow key for MFD left, right, so forth and so on. And to me that just seems a bit easier. But at first I don't believe any of these are bound. But I have to give a shout out to one of my org members, Ron, and he helped me set this up, and it has made a tremendous difference. So a big shout out to him for helping me hook this up. and kind of get right with the game. But yeah, and then I'll show you the animation for hopping out of this beast. By the way, this is a really fun ship. Uh, when you first get into the game, if you have like a Mustang or you have an Aurora, I will be honest, I will show you how bad I fail at flight combat in an Aurora. It is really hard, but as soon as I got into this, since these weapons, they kind of have, as you can see, the little kind of black circle on it. It's kind of like a gimbaled mount. So wherever your mouse goes, the weapons on the wings and stuff will go too. And it makes it a lot easier than like on my Aurora where it's fixed. So I have to aim my ship perfectly and follow people, in a dogfight perfectly in order to hit them, as opposed with, these mounts, it's a bit easier. So there's also, I think, like a nose cannon, but I don't have one. I need to buy one, but since this is just a loaner, I probably won't. And basically, when you have loaner ships, you basically get to keep them until the release of your ship. So I find that like really, really cool. Now I did show you the Hornet, so in the next video, before we head to Area 18, I will show you a handful of the new hangars, because with this, with the Merchantman, it ended up giving me like every hangar in the game. So I have every hangar to explore with you guys and show you that, but also at the same time I can show you, it's probably going to be a bit longer of a video, uh, so you guys might want to get some popcorn and take a seat and get ready for the ride, because it's probably going to be a bit bigger of a video, just because there's a lot of stuff to see at Area 18. It's a lot bigger than this. It's basically, it's not even really a spaceport. It's more of like a city. It's literally like a big floating city. It's pretty crazy. But that's a pretty big place. There's a lot to see and a lot to show you there, and also showing you the hangars, and then kind of giving you a tour of the Starfarer is probably going to take some time. I might split that up because I don't want to. It would probably be about like an hour and a half long video. So I might split it up and just do maybe the Starfarer next video and the thing, and then maybe just the Starport the following video or something. But I don't know. Actually, I'll let you guys decide. You guys tell me what you would like to see. If you want me to throw all that into the next video, I'll be more than happy to do that. If you guys want me to break up some of the videos a bit, just so they're not as intensely long, I can do that as well. So, and like I said, anything that I got wrong or you have anything to add, feel free to go ahead and throw that in the comment section. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it tremendously. If you haven't, please give it a like and subscribe. Helps me out tremendously. And until next time, guys, I will see you in the next one. Much love all. Take care. Later, guys.